Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and to today's video. So for this week, I haven't actually filmed a weekly vlog or a vlog in general. The plan was to actually film a day in the life video today, but pregnancy just was like, no, you need to take a step back and you need to calm down and chill. So instead of doing that, I'm going to talk to you about my goals for 2026. I don't know why I tried to add an extra 20 in there. In 2026, and things that are hopefully coming in and staying in, and things that I am making sure stay out. So without any further ado, let's get into today's video. So the first thing that I really want to focus on during 2026 is being on it when it comes to filming. So making sure that I, within reason, because I'm very aware that I am pregnant, I'm going to give birth, I'm going to have a newborn baby and a toddler, but I really want to try and have at least one video go up on YouTube every single week, and I post on TikTok once a day, every single day. And so far, so good with TikTok. I have posted every single day. I have been on it with the filming, even if it's just a sit down and talk to the camera kind of video. So I've been on it with that. So that's kind of like one of the main things with like the social side of things. One of the things that I really want to focus on this year. Another thing that I really want to focus on is my skin journey. Now, at the moment, being pregnant, a lot of the chemicals and things that you would normally use on your skin, you can't actually use on your skin. So I'm trying to make the best of what I've got, but I'm excited for when I come out the other side of pregnancy that I can start using things like retinoids, retinol, salicylic acid, things like that, because at the moment I have stripped my skincare routine back to the absolute bare bones, and my skin isn't healing as quick as I want it to, and it isn't feeling as good as I want it to. It's feeling very dull. So I'm going to hopefully go on a skincare journey, but whilst I am on my skincare journey, I am going to really focus on having a skincare routine of something simple every single day. So skincare is going to be a big push for me this year, because I really want to feel more confident in myself and within my own skin. And my face is one of those things. It's one of those things where I just don't feel very confident at the moment with the way my skin is. I just want to be able to whack some CC cream on in the morning and leave, and at the moment I'm not able to do that, and I'm very conscious of what I feel like in my skin. So I want to feel like I'm in a better place for it, as well as making sure that my skin is looked after as much as I can. Another thing that I want to focus on is getting my fitness back to where it needs to be. This pregnancy has been very hard on my body, and I think one of the things that I have been very aware of is before going into this pregnancy, probably wasn't at like, weight-wise, I was the smallest I was when I was pregnant with Arch, but I am still struggling with like my body image, and just like the size in general, and just also simple things like how out of breath I get. And I just want to work on my cardiovascular health, but I also want to work on my strength as well. I don't want to feel like a weak mama. I want to be a strong mama. So I'm persevering. I've bought a few little bits and bobs because I have got really bad pelvic girdle pain. I am going to be using those things to try and help throughout the pregnancy to make my pelvic area and core a little bit stronger. But after the baby has been born, I want to focus on absolutely bossing it when it comes to my fitness, hitting 10,000 steps a day. Like, I am very lucky if I hit 5 at the moment because of how exhausted I am and how much it hurts to move. But moving forward, I want to be hitting 10k steps. I want to be eating healthy, eating clean. Like, eating at the moment has been very good, minus the chocolate. But aside from that, my eating has probably been the best it has ever been. the best relationships I've ever had with food for a while, maybe. So yes, that's one of the things I want to focus on in 2026. So let's talk about things that I want to bring in to 2026. So I want to be a little bit more positive. I feel like a lot of stuff going on around us at the moment has been very, very negative, and there's been a lot of stress, a lot of tension, a lot of drama, and Jay and I have been really, really focused on making sure that, like, oh, no thank you. Jay and I have been really, really focused on trying to make sure that our like household bubble, and when I say household bubble, I mean like our house environment is positive, and like the negative energy from outside is not necessarily infiltrating it into here. So we're going to continue to do that and bring in the positive energies and just kind of focus on like where we want to go and like our journey and our goals and things that we want to do as a family and as a couple, and just like our journey in life, and focus on that more so than everything else that's going on around us, because life can get very, very messy very, very quickly if you don't focus. Another thing that I want to bring in is just trying to get out of the house a little bit more. Working from home, having a toddler, and I know it's going to get harder now, I'm going to have a newborn baby coming into the picture as well, but I found it very, very hard to leave the house, and my social anxiety has had an impact on that as well. I'm very, very anxious to leave the house as it is, and I just want to be able to leave the house a little bit more and just get out a little bit more and not necessarily worry about everything else that's going on. Just go and leave the house and just get out. Whether that's going for a walk a day or whether that's going out somewhere, I just want to try and focus a little bit more. There we go, I should be back. I'm hoping the angle hasn't changed too much. I do apologise if it has. Ignore all the balls on the side. I'm not allowed to squat down to put them away. But where was I? The other things that I want to bring in are like the positivity, and then I want to be getting out of the house a little bit more and making the most of just being able to get out and the freedom of that. Things that we're wanting to keep out, so like negativity, external pressure, I think that's a big one, as well as just like a big thing this year is us as a couple, as a team, as a family, moving forward and progressing and leaving external things and drama behind, and that's kind of like keeping the drama out this year. Another thing that's probably going to be out this year is the amount of, oh my goodness, the amount of deliveries and Ubers that we were having last year. We became very, very reliant on them to the point where at one point we were having them at least once a week, which doesn't in the grand scheme of things seems like a lot, but it's just wasteful. We meal plan anyway, we do a food shop, and then we have all of our meals planned out, but we need to stop with the food orders. I think that's kind of it for like the ins and outs. Another big thing that I really want to focus on is just getting through this pregnancy, going through labour, surviving it, coming out the other side, and then just getting to like enjoy life and move forward with it, whatever that may look like, whatever may happen. I'm excited for 2026, but I'm also very, very nervous. I'm excited to meet our little one. I'm excited for Archie to become a big brother. I do feel the mum guilt around that. I do feel a little bit nervous about him and what like the changes are going to be like with him. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about it too, but it's a journey. So if you are new here, please do hit that subscribe button. Do join us, because there's a lot going to be happening this year. We're thinking about giving birth, the company expanding, life in general, holiday, breaks, potentially looking at houses, like moving through that process of like, what are we going to do with that? Like setting down proper roots, setting down where like our family home is going to be for our children, and this is like a foundational year for that, as well as next year. But like we're setting down the foundations this year, which I'm really excited about and really nervous at the same time because it feels so big. But there's lots going to be happening, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I know this is a really, really short and sweet video, but I wanted to make sure that I had something to go up and to go out for you guys. I will see you all in the video next week, whatever that may be. If you have ideas of anything in particular that you want to see from us or see from me, let me know in the comments down below. Pretty much an open book. So if there's questions and things that you want to know the answers to, happy to always do like a Q&A. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video.